avoid toxic relationships. Just avoid them. They ruin people's lives. They'll ruin your life. Like, just do your best to be in healthy relationships, and then everything's good. And I don't say that lightly. Like, that's a big one. I've seen so many people who were doing great, but because they got caught up in some drama, they just nosedived the whole thing. So
I think in order for you to be your best self, you got to step on those cockroaches. You got to trim the fat. You got to get the snakes out. You got to cut them off. What's good? I'm Joey McClellan. I'm a film director, producer, screenwriter, entrepreneur. I'm on a mission. My mission is to utilize my inner potential, to be the most purpose-driven, confident, and fulfilled version of myself. I've learned some stuff along the way, and I want to help you do the same. What I want to talk about today is something that we've all had to deal with. We all might be currently dealing with it right now. And that's toxic people. That's cutting toxic people out of your life. That's cutting people out that do not serve your goals, your mission, your belief system. Now, I am not a perfect individual. No one is a perfect individual. We all have our flaws. We all have issues. We all have our idiosyncrasies that make us who we are, right? But a lot of us, we work on those flaws. We work on trying to be better people. We work on trying to be better friends, better spouses. And that process and that growth can be difficult. That process, that growth can be challenging at times. But then there are people in your life that you feel like they take more than they give. And this is kind of a controversial way of saying this, but if there isn't a reciprocated energy exchange happening between you and a friend, or you and a spouse, or you and a mentor, or somebody that's bringing you into an industry, what's the point? So when we're talking about toxic people, we've all come in contact with them. We've all been under the guise that these people are our friends. These people are looking out for us and always want the best for us. But they're always around in the shadows, judging everything that you do. They say that they're your friends, but they sit there and watch your every move. And the crazy part about it is they're holding stuff over your head and you don't even know it. So I recently had to cut out a toxic person, and this person in my life, at first, it felt as though this person was bringing me value. This person was giving me knowledge. This person was giving me insight. This person was getting me jobs. This person was putting money in my pocket. This person was getting me in places that I hadn't been and furthering my career. But the thing about toxic people, and the thing about narcissists, and the thing about sociopaths is that there's always an angle. There's always an angle that they're playing. There's always this motive that's self-serving. How do we know when these people are in our lives and they're secretly sabotaging us? They appear on the surface that they're your friends, but they do not actually have your best interest in mind. They have their own best interest in mind. They think that everybody is obsessed with them. All they do in life is to serve themselves, even when they've tricked themselves pathologically to believe that the shit that's coming out of their mouths is true. Do you have somebody in your life that constantly, without fail, burns every single bridge that they come in contact with? Whether that's in their profession, whether that's in their personal relationships, whatever the case may be, they burn every bridge. There's a lack of empathy. There's a serious lack of empathy in these people. They do not have the ability to put themselves in other people's shoes. These people, they leech your energy. They need you. They need to feed off your energy. They take and take and take your energy. They use this energy to push themselves up because what they need is external validation. They need you to tell them, Oh, good job. You did great. They're self-obsessed. The notion that somebody wouldn't be obsessed with them is completely foreign to them. In every single scenario, they have these issues. They have these issues with people. Interpersonally, they can't seem to not sound condescending. There are a myriad of scenarios in their lives that they fuck people over, that they get one over on somebody, that they treat somebody terribly, that they're condescending, that they're brash, that they're rude. They use people. They use people to get ahead. And when these personal and professional relationships falter, they always blame the other person. They never take any accountability for their actions. They're always defensive. They always just lose their cool in a snap. Do you have one of these kind of people around you? Is there someone around you that all of their relationships have problems and issues, but this person always finds a way to spin it, always has a way to manipulate the situation by guilting you into thinking a certain way? Does this person have an innate ability to spin every single scenario to make it sound like they're never the bad guy? I'm never the bad guy. I'm always in the right. I have no blame in this matter. They never take any responsibility or ownership for their fuck ups. This goes back to a video that I did before about accountability. But this type of lack of accountability, it's on another level. You see, toxic people really believe that the whole world is against them. They truly can't grasp the fact that they fucked up. And they will never admit it. I see 3 approaches to this. You speak to them less frequently. You diminish your interactions. You stop liking their posts. You stop interacting as much. Number 2, you put actual distance between you and that person. You literally stop talking to them. You ghost them. You hope that over time that this person will get the hint and it'll fizzle out and you won't have to have this final battle. Or number 3, and this is the route that I chose after instituting number 2, is completely cutting them off. Now, when this happens, I want you to be prepared. I want you to be prepared for that person to show their true colors, to really take some jabs at you on their way out. Because if you have to have a talk and if you have to have a discussion and saying like, look, I'm done with you, you're out, they're going to have some shit to say. They're going to personally attack you on their way out. Be prepared for that. Be prepared for the jabs, but don't give them the satisfaction of engaging with them. As much as you want to call them a piece of shit, as much as you want to call them a cockroach, as easy as it would be, because these people are pretty easy targets. As easy as that would all be, just shoot a couple of LOLs, a couple thumbs up. Don't engage. And then block them on everything. Sever all ties. Cut them out. Remove them as a follower. Block them on all the shit. Block them on your phone. Block their contact on email. You're done. You're going to feel much, much better after you do so. All of a sudden, you're going to have a surge of energy. After some time lapses, you're going to realize what this person was doing to you subconsciously, to your psyche, how this person was draining your energy, how the toxicity of this person was affecting you. And my really good friend, she gave me some great advice. It's not up to you to fix everybody. I have to tell myself this shit all the time. Everybody around me, I want them to be their best selves. I want them to live up to their potential. I want them to be on the same journey as me. I want them to constantly be striving for self-improvement. But it's not my job. And the more that I worry about it, the more it just stresses me out. So it's not your job to fix toxic people and try to make them better. Your only responsibility is yourself. If your goal is self-improvement, then focus on your own self-improvement, which is why I make these videos, which is why I'm even having this conversation, because I think in order for you to be your best self, you got to step on those cockroaches. You got to trim the fat. You got to get the snakes out. You got to cut them off. I got this video about accountability. It'll pop up on one of these sides. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.